Don't settle for fakes. My duel-taining is the real deal.
Hello everyone, it's me, MEKLORDS. I am wearing a different shirt than yesterday, signifying the passage of time, and the lighting in this room is still atrocious. And today, I'm going to be looking at the next main bug that comes out today, actually, if DLM is to be believed, RAIDER'S REQUIEM. So, okay, I'm just gonna break this down archetype by archetype, and then I'll go over generic cards, the few that they are. So let's start with CRUSADIA. We're getting Draco, which is basically a resource recycler, Equimax, which is going to be the boss monster of the archetype, Maximus, and Reclusia, which are extenders of sorts, I guess. I mean, every single CRUSADIA monster is technically an extender, but these ones are pretty cool. Arborea is also there, CRUSADIA Crawler, kind of neat. Magius, really important that we get the Link one that kickstarts all your plays. Are there CRUSADIA backrow that I've missed? Okay, no. Revival, which is a field spell, I guess. Spatha, which is... It's really weird that we're getting this instead of Regulex. This is much less good, to be honest. I guess that's the Link 2 that we have for now. And I think that's it for the CRUSADIAs. So my opinion of them is, I think they're going to be an interesting deck. They're a really powerful OTK strategy in the CCG, but Regulex helps a lot. If you've never seen Regulex, here it is. I put it on the screen there. It searches your back row, basically, is the important part, which means that with enough extension, you can make Equimax turn 1, and then you use Equimax's negation effect with a CRUSADIA Crawler that you have searched with Regulex in order to not be completely useless on turn 1, because that was CRUSADIA's big issue, right? Is that it's an ability to do anything relevant turn 1. Like, cool, this is a face-up card negate. And you invested a bunch of resources into it. So like going first, this is a miserable experience. But going second, this is a really powerful deck, especially with Kaijus, which you can just Dogoran an enemy Mech Knight at leg points of your CRUSADIA, and then you can just beat over it and do double damage with Maximus, and that's basically an OTK most of the time, every time probably. Which other CRUSADIA card are we missing? I think we're missing Leonis. Unless it's in the list and I haven't seen it. Leonis is the one that allows you to do piercing, unless I have their names completely confused. But yeah, CRUSADIA, mixed feelings. They're gonna see some play. They're not gonna be like that good in my opinion. So, you know, buyer beware. But also it's very interesting that they are continuing the World Legacy storyline, with one World Legacy archetype being released in every single Reigns box so far. Next one will be Orcust, and there's some good stuff in this box for future Orcust supports. Let me tell you a bit more about the RAIDRAPTORs. So, I don't know anything about RAIDRAPTORs. But looking at like the loner deck that you get to play when you play a Shade during the event, Mimicry Lanius is probably a 3-of, Tribute Lanius is probably a 3-of, so that's an expensive deck already. Force Trick is really good. It's a generic rank 4 that just searches any dark winged beast monster, so like Deathros, any black wings, really. They want you to play this with RAIDRAPTORs, but nothing is stopping you from just searching Zephyros and then having a way to discard the Deathros and to bounce it back. It's pretty good card if you ask me. Definitely gonna see play in a couple of decks. What else is there for RAIDRAPTORs? Probably event rewards. Fuzilanius is pretty good. Blaze Falcon. The issue with RAIDRAPTORs is that they're really good at spanning boards, but their boss monsters are just bad. They don't really do anything cool or interesting. Depends on the rank up forces that we get. So this one is fine. This one is the one from the event, yeah. It's a quick play. It's basically mask change for Xyz monsters, which, you know, why not? This one is kind of PP. This one's kind of bad. What else is there? What's this card? Fiend Eagle? I've never seen this card. I can't believe that this is a real card. Necro Vulture? Yeah, that's all the other thing with RAIDRAPTORS, that they continue the traditions that Blackwing started of like having like 7 good cards total and 30 just trash tier cards. Like Necro Vulture, it's bad. Ruddered Strix, it's bad. Singing Lanius is actually pretty good. That's your search target for 4 Strix most of the time. What is this? Sharp Lanius? It's bad. Skull Eagle? Bad. Wild Volta? Just garbage. Just really bad. It's a rank 4 focus deck and you want to summon a 2 and a 4 or 2 3s. Very funny. So, I don't know. RAIDRAPTORS, wouldn't put my money on them. They're gonna be really expensive and probably really disappointing. Phenom Knights. Dark Requiem is not technically a Phenom Knight monster, but you are going to access it with the rank up Phenom Knight force. The issue of this card being that you need to have a Dark Rebellion with no material, which you can use a scale to send all of its mats to the graveyard. I don't know if it's that good though. Then again, it's probably the best way to access this turn 1. So like, how would you make this? Probably with the assistance of Stained Greaves. So like, the idea is normal any PK, special Silent Boot, special Stained Greaves, but it only increases the level of itself by 1. Never mind. Yeah, nah. I can think of the line because I'm not smart enough, but I don't know. There's probably ways to access Dark Requiem turn 1 because it is a very alluring monster negate, right? But it's a one-time monster negate too, so I don't know if it's gonna be that good. Stained Greaves is kind of interesting, probably. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. PK has been around for like a year at this point. I don't know if the new stuff is better than Fogblade Pass, you know? But worth trying out. One archetype that I'm really hyped for, EVOLS. So we're getting Lagia finally, we're getting Solda, which is huge for this deck. And we're getting Mega Kerala. So I made a post on EVOLS a very long time ago. A text post, that was before I did visual guides, the text, which means nobody read it, basically. And I was like, the one thing, okay, there's 3 things that EVOLS need to be viable. A scale that plays, I think, what's the name of their continuous trap that pops stuff, from for free, basically, just generate a card for free. It was never gonna happen. EVOLS as Solda, because the deck is really good at making rank 6s. It's coming, and Evoltile Mega Kerala, because it gives the deck a bit of a way to recur resources for its Xyz boss monsters. It's coming as well, so I'm really hyped to play this deck. I'm not sure if Evo Force and Najasho is worth playing anymore, but I also don't like the idea of having only 1 starter. But then again, you also have 3 Evo, the Rotap or Evo, I forgot what it's called, Evo Singularity maybe. So you can easily search this out, but I don't know. This is probably going to be a mediocre deck, but this is going to be my mediocre deck, you know? This is going to be the deck that I play. I absolutely love EVOs, and Evo Singularity is the trap, actually, and this one is also pretty good. Just a free Xyz monster that I personally think is really neat. It does require some very specific material, but it's not that hard to achieve. So you can like make a Lagia turn 1 on a Solda, and then detach 1 mat, and then immediately Evo Singularity into another Lagia on another Solda, or just a different one than the one that you already have. So really good cards overall. Really good for Evils. Are they gonna be a strong contender in the upcoming metagame? I don't think so. They only have like 1-card combos, but then again, Forbidden Lens is a card. But then again, I don't know. I just think it's a really cool deck, and I'm going to be playing a lot of it. And it's not that expensive. All you need is like probably 2 solas. I already have like 2 Legias from the selection boxes, back when I bought selection boxes. Speaking of which, back when I bought selection boxes, MEKLORD Astro Dragon MEKLORD Astro Dragon Triskelion is finally coming for real, alongside Nucleus Infinity Core, and I have mixed feelings about Infinity Core because as a normal it kind of conflicts with Obligato, which in my opinion is the better normal for the deck. And the idea is you want to get assembly and then pop this with the assembly that you search, so you go like minus. You go minus for sure, so not only if that's -1 or -2. But you get to summon 2 MEKLORDS from deck, which in theory, pretty good. And in practice, I've yet to test if you can pop Nucleus Infinity Core and special Advisor from hand. No, you can't, because that's already the same attribute as Synchro Absorption. There's probably some combos you can make with it. I have to test it on an automated simulator to see if it works. But the idea is you want to turbo out Wisel and Synchro Absorption, so if like a spell negate and a Stardust Dragon basically on the field. So yeah, still an interesting card. Probably fine at 2 copies. Is it going to be enough to encourage deck building without the MEKLORD armies? I don't think so, but that's just the way it is. What else is there in this box? The dual avatar cards. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never read these cards in my life. They came out in a TCG in Phantom Rage in the same set as Tri-Brigade stuff. So when I bought a box of Phantom Rage, I was much more excited for the Tri-Brigades and the Phantom Knights, and I think even UAs had some interesting support in this box than I was for this stuff. So like when I went through the packs and I saw that my Olo was dual avatar something, I just the worst feeling. But I did get Zeus and Shrike from for my secrets from this box. That was kind of nice. So I'm gonna read these cards for the first time. And I know that the novelty of this archetype is that there's a guy called Dual Avatar Feat, which is very funny. But yeah, I'm gonna try and quickly gauge how good this archetype could be in the context of dueling. So, reading. This is probably playable. God, I'm gonna have to learn these cards. God damn it, dude. Oh my god, this is probably playable. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Look. It seems playable, but maybe I'm wrong and this is actually bad and I never have to worry about these things ever again. So hopefully there's that. On to pendulums. Pendulums get Timebreaker Magician, which I also never read before. Okay, it's bad. Enlightenment Paladin. This one is actually pretty decent. yeah. You can make it with Odd Eyes and Tuning Magician, which is also in this box. There it is, that's Tuning Magician. It's very funny that it gives you half burn damage, by the way. I think it's really cool. But it allows Odd Eyes decks to access the rank Synchro 8 rather toolbox, which is probably better than the Synchro 7 toolbox that they were using before. So there's that. That's kind of neat. That's actually really cool. You can make Cyber Slash turn 1 alongside Volo, which you can probably do that. I don't know, but or you can make this guy who I haven't finished reading actually. Okay, he's kind of bad, but no, you can have a decent pool of Synchro monsters now. Or you can also use this to link into Electromite, which is never coming to the game. What else is there in this box? I'm going to talk about more generic stuff, I guess. Rasterliger is... Someone called him access code at home. It's basically what it is, right? It's basically just access code Talker at home. So... It's bad. I mean... No, it's bad. It's never going to be as good as Warlord for all the resources you're investing into it. You're going to need at least like 5 monsters to pop 1 card. And I don't... It's a good generic 4, but I guess it will have to do until we get better stuff. Dim Fizz is kind of neat. Ring of Destruction is absolutely PP bad. The tax is less or equal. Then again, basically reads, as long as it won't kill your opponent, you can target any monster on the field and destroy it. And you take damage and they take damage. So if you take damage first and you get to 0, you lose. I think in the context of Duel Links and trap cards being better, this could potentially see play. But I don't think it's like better than Compulse or IDP, you know? I think it's fine. What else is there for generic stuff? What? I remember I wanted to talk about that. What are getting their real boss monster, What Chimera, which is just a 1400 direct attacker. That sort of like harasses you. So that's kind of nice. I don't know. I like this guy. I like Watts. Don't sue me. What else is there that's new worth talking about? Ray and Temperature. Big fan of the dipshit faces on these two. They look so mean. Lightning Tricorn. Okay, this is unplayable. Voltic Bicorn. What the fuck? What? It requires beast tuners, but just a mere 7 for both players, I guess. So probably something you could make well with this. Probably not worth it though. Tail Swipe, bad. Xyz's Revenge, bad. What Woodpecker, funny but bad. What's this? Oh my god, they really made an equip cards for RAIDRAPTORS. Wow. Pestilence, bad. Extraceratops, and it's kind of funny. I like the artwork on this one. I don't think there's anything more interesting to talk about. Yeah, that's basically it for this box. So is it worth buying into it? I don't know. I'm gonna probably go through it once for like the 2 Infinity Cores and the 2 Soldas and the Mega Corellas and Invoke Singularity, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm gonna get I don't think I'm gonna bother with Crusadias or RAIDRAPTORS. I'm probably still gonna do guides on them, especially Crusadia, because I've been playing this deck a lot in Master Duel. But I don't think they're gonna be that good in dueling specifically. And I'm gonna have to learn RAIDRAPTORS. I'm gonna have to take a lot of time to differentiate the RAIDRAPTOR cards that are bad from the ones that are not as bad. That's gonna be fun. And maybe I'll even make a guide on dual avatars. Oh god, I really don't want to. Where's the dual avatar feed? There, that's this one, by the way. So yeah, that's it for my box review. Shout out to the Top Player Council. They released a small article of the, like, talking about the metagame of impact of the ban list and the new main box. And I give a lot of shit to these guys, but I think they're on point concerning, like, this, the way the metagame is gonna change soon, or rather, it's not gonna change because nothing is gonna change much. And thank you for watching. What is that I could show you? That's very interesting. Nothing. I have nothing too interesting. I do have a very cool alien statue with, like, the tail that can move that I got for Christmas. So that's a riot. I really like this little guy. He watches over me at night. Oh, that's not true. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time with something else. Bye!